Hi guys, it's Fana, and thank you so much for watching. Today is a super chill video because I am making this precious baby by Sarah from Sugarlump Gift Shop. We decided to do a little trade where she made me a little Pusheen doll, which I'm so excited about, while I make her contest entry for my Finding Fantasy contest from earlier this year. Before you yell at me, Fana, she's doing purple again! It's Sarah's fault. It's not mine. I am just doing what I'm told. Yeah, not my fault, Sarah's. She gave me pretty much free reign about how I want to interpret this design, so that also means I don't have to justify anything in this video. Yay! The base doll that I used was a Abby Abominable's Monster High doll. I removed the factory paint with acetone and also removed the factory hair. I decided to do a variation of purples and whites for her hair, all from the Doll Planet hair on Etsy. The colors I used were Whisper, White Noise, and eventually also Purple Rain, which were all leftover hair from other doll projects. I just alternated randomly which color I was using so that there would be a really cool blended effect on her head. I made sure to section off the front portion of hair and reroute that edge thickly because that is where her bangs would be. After securing the hair plugs with glue inside of her head, I gave the face 2 layers of Mr. Super Clear, and it was time for the face up. Sarah's design has a very sweet but kind of sad expression, so I really wanted to convey that on this doll. This Abby has that sparkly, glittery coating that's really hard to remove and kind of annoying, so I just embraced it and added lots of soft pink micro glitter blushing. I also used acrylic paint and watercolor pencils for this process, sealing each layer with a coat of Mr. Super Clear when I was ready. This face-up was done a few months ago, so you might see a little bit different techniques from my more recent doll videos, if you call what I do techniques and not totally just winging it. But anyway, after some gloss in the corners of her eyes and on her lips, she is all done and so shimmery. Time for her outfit. I had this black and purple floral print in my stock box and decided to frill it up. I used the same exact pattern piece for all of my Lolita dresses, and just change up how I decorate the pattern. This time I made a fake lace-up design with 2 different sized ribbons and added wide lace to make big poofy sleeves. The skirt is just a huge rectangle that I sewed tiers of lace to, starting from the longest at the bottom and working my way up to the smallest piece at the top. I also made a gathered ruffle from the main fabric to add to the bottom of the hem. I gathered the top and secured it to the bodice before sewing it all together. After sewing up the back and adding a snap to fasten it, as well as a few more ribbons, the dress is done. A super simple base pattern that is incredibly customizable. Time for the stockings. Again, a really customizable base, because with one pattern piece, I was able to make not only stockings, but also socks and even some bloomers out of lace from just the top of the pattern. But why do I need stockings and socks? Surprise! Because Sarah is such an amazing friend and a huge fan of Lolita's, I wanted to make her another outfit using this adorable fairy fabric that I have. After cutting out the bell shapes that I wanted, I secured the edges with glue. While that is drying, I made a tulle skirt with flowers trapped in it. I saw a technique similar to this done by Blank Space Dolls. The same bodice pattern from before, but this time I wanted to make it sleeveless. I layered everything just how I wanted and gathered them to fit the bodice. After that, I sew the back of each layer separately so it lays nicely in different tiers. With a snap and a massive bow in the back, both outfits are done. I really love them both. The black one's definitely more my aesthetic, but which one is your fave? Each outfit needs a headpiece as well as shoes that can be worn with both outfits. So after a quick paint job, they are all ready. Oh my god, the hair! The hair! Every video I whine about the hair, and this is no exception. After trying the boiling water technique for the curls, this absolute atrocity was born. So, I manually went in and curled every single ringlet again with a metal rod and a straightener. We're not speaking of this failure because the end result looks, oh my gosh, so much better than the first attempt. Anything would look better than the first attempt. But with that, it is time for this little lady's photo shoot. I know this video wasn't terribly exciting, but I hope that you still enjoyed it. Thank you again to Sarah of Sugar Lump Gift Shop for allowing me to make this baby for you, and for being such an amazing friend, and for letting me name her. I have decided to call her Hyacinth. Mostly because I just read a book with a fairy prince named that, and Hyacinth is a purple flower, and she's a purple doll, and it's stuck in my head. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and keep being extraordinary. Bye!